welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Razorbacks will put total leather and we'll get started. Coming out with it, it's Wagner. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So USF's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The option look. Power football with the run. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Razorbacks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jackson gonna throw it. Snagged out of the air. Wide open spaces. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Small. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And this offense trusted their quarterback. Third down and short, they give him the football, tell him to go make a play. Nothing open. What does he do? We're in field goal range. We're in a good spot here. Throws the football away, makes the right decision.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Woo pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board. They are going nuts.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Let's talk for a second here about USF. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
To the air, it's Dyer. Working the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run.
And oh, no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Now the toss. Turning it on. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Arkansas. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Now the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He's got him. There he goes. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Jackson will throw. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South forward, are ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in the...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort. Getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
They'll ride Davis here. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Direct snap. It's Brown. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Davis. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick pass on the jet motion. Running to Green. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown Bulls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Number 7.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So,
looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the counter play. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Under fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open gap.
And the Bulls want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7th. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man quickly. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Touch pass on the line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to run it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson will throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Finds his man. It's Brown. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Breaks into the open. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And back to the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wagner. And the returner is stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's McLaughlin. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's McLaughlin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Wants to throw. It's Dyer. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Ready up. The give to Davis. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Flips it out on the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Got his man to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. Open space at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
QB draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls are on the move. The give to the tailback. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the... Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Free Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. And they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the catch at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoa pig.
Whoa pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. And you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the USF Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, Dave.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in.
Turning it on! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake. Complete. At the 45 on his way. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, South Florida. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The extra point here would tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Using his legs, it's Gage. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like recruiting high school players.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
He's got it near midfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Jackson gonna throw it. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat.
Here we go.
On the direct snap, it's Brown. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Brown. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulls in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Bulls will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much. To get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner will be brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Pratt. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. We think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years. You better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Jackson will throw. Punts it out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. It's complete to the left. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The 30, the 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown Bulls. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback size, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Razorbacks will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Lost the throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Davis. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Jackson will throw. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right now.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. To the air. It's Dyer. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to buy time. Quickly to the tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time. And an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. He hurls one deep down the left side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Bulls are marching down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got a man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last two runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Davis. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be
playing down South Florida. My goddamn Dynasty linebacker got hurt.
Think you
I
have to
reset
like
the fuck out of
if
that
you're the
bitch.
coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field.
Had to
Looks like you got a
reboot
pretty
that
good drive
motherfucker,
going.
dog.
You're just going to try and keep this thing marching.
Can't lose them
Keep the
96
clock
feet.
ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep
Yeah,
the chains moving. They're doing that.
Jennifer, my scouting boy ready for the NFL. He just wouldn't get hit. I said, no, they got to teach him when to go down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback.
Oh, who got hurt? Goddamn quarterback
got
got hurt now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
My
out.
quarterback.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, we up 11. Nah, yeah, he been up, B.
He steps and
Oh, he will return soon. Put him back in that motherfucker. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little
third
to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. They'll run the screen. Touchdown,
They kick it and make 2 extra points. But guess who fucked me up, though? The damn Eagles. Jalen Hurts overthrew A.J. Brown twice. Walking about wide open touchdown. Tony Romo tried to blame A.J. Brown to make you start running, but his damn route was a stutter route. He stopped right in front of the safety. Nah, they did some stupid shit, too. They had to stop him on 4th and 1. Goddamn captain linebacker. Gonna get them and go like fall on the man head.
South Florida ready to send the offense back
That shit
onto
was
the
stupid.
field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
I can't get no damn blitz working. The best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more.
I'm trying to get my player right. Yeah, the blitz ain't working.
2nd and long. To the air, it's Dyer. Working that left
Goddamn Dyer throwing that motherfucker on my head, though.
Able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple
35-17 now.
Last play, he gets drilled again.
And the Heat gets there. And they get it.
Yeah, I would, but yeah. I got that linebacker out here and let him have it.
And how about this defense taking care of business, keeping.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
No.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.
God damn, man. These niggas, I got to give me some big receivers, though. I mean, some big corners. I got a 6'3" corner and a 5'11" corner. They be mousing the fuck out of it.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch near the 50.
Hey, return the kick for a game or not?
That is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
100 I got. Damn.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
You got that good 2 clock on, practice.
These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee.
Boy, I ain't letting a bit come back on me no
They're going
more.
to love watching this game film,
Oh,
too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that...
Now they threw a piece.
Picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
It's not easy. When those quarterbacks are on the move to set their feet, square their shoulders, it's a difficult task. That's why defensively you want to do this. You want to flush guys outside of the pocket, get them on the move, cut off half the field, put them in a little more predictable situation, and try to make that INT.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Dropping back, it's Dyer. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the rush will get to him at the 25. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, USF.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll off one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. He's got his man. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, USF.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.